You're constantly thinking and wondering what to do to improve the customer experience and retention in your business. And many times there is so much to do that you don't know where to make a head start from. And that exactly is the reason why so many businesses suffer from client attrition and therefore are not able to reach their growth potential. Hi, this is Shweta, and what I'm going to talk about today is the key distinction that you need to make so you know how best to optimize the customer experience and what exactly to focus your energy on. Now, please remember to subscribe to this channel so you can get more practical ideas and strategies for your business. Now, let me talk about a very interesting experience that was done in 1996 by two psychologists, one being Daniel Kahneman and his colleague Don. Now, they did a very interesting experiment where they got the patients in the room and they were having colonoscopy, and these two psychologists, they said that you need to monitor every minute the level of pain that you're experiencing on a scale of 1 to 10. So that's what patients were supposed to do. Now, towards the end of the experiment, Daniel asked his patients to actually rate the overall experience of the treatment, and by giving the rating of how they felt and what happened. Now, the psychologists expected that it would be based on the duration of the overall treatment and also how the entire experience was throughout the process, so the ratings that they gave every minute. Surprise, surprise, the overall rating was based on two important figures. One, right at the start of the experiment, what was the peak intensity of the pain, which is called the peak. And then the second one was right towards the end of the experiment, what was the highest pain intensity. And the average of these two determined the overall rating that the patients gave to the treatment. Now, how it's relevant for the business. This is peak end rule, a very famous one proven again and again through different experiments. But in the business context, if you think about it, yes, you can focus your energy on everything that's happening as far as the customer is concerned, and that's the experiencing self of your customer. But what really determines the overall rating is the remembering self of the customer. And that memory or that remembrance is based on two critical moments, the start and the end. And therefore, what you really need to think about and where you need to focus your energy to start off with is to say, how is the starting experience of my customer and how is the ending experience? And once you know that these are the two zones that you're really focusing on, it should help you maximize the customer experience and therefore the customer retention. So the question really is, what needs to happen right at the start, which is the peak, and what needs to happen right at the end? So maybe a good topic for you to discuss in your team meeting or something to reflect on at your end. And remember one more thing, if you want more of these practical insights and learnings and observations which can really make a huge difference in your business, please remember to subscribe to this channel or request for a complimentary one-to-one session so that we can sit down with you, look at your business, and maybe help you with some very simple strategies which can help you have solid growth in your business.